Right over the head of clock operator Ben Varn and into the seats, and the officials say, let's do it again. We'll start over. Ball in the air, and the tip is controlled by VMI and Daryl Faulkner, their guard. Faulkner working with a right-handed dribble as the Terriers open in a man-to-man defense. Right side it goes to Spencer, running baseline jumper, no good from 8 feet away. Rebound loose along the baseline, out of bounds to Wofford. Jay Bailey sealed off the ball. Aaron Demery couldn't make the save over the end line, and the Terriers have it. VMI, as expected, coming with a full-court press. Alfred Forbes breaks as he steps through defenders in the backcourt, drives all the way to the basket himself, misses a right-handed layup, and the ball comes off to VMI and man. Faulkner goes on the right wing now, driving to the basket. Demery, and on his way to the baseline, he's fouled by one of the Terriers. Seth Chadwick called for his first and the team's first. No score with 30 seconds in.
I think the first 2 times VMI's had the ball, not even 10 seconds has been off the shot clock where they're looking to go to the hoop. Right there, they got by Seth, and he was forced to foul.
Aaron Demery, a 59% shooter, a freshman, will get 2 free throws here. First one on the way, rattles, drops. So VMI with the first point of this basketball game. Demery, a 6'3" freshman. Has pretty good size across the shoulders. Listed at 200 pounds. Second shot also perfect. Keydets will press following the made free throw, leading 2-0. Forbes in the backcourt. Double teamed in front of the midcourt stripe. Gets it away to Crenshaw. Forecourt feed, far side to Bensel. Bensel underneath to Bailey. Ball stripped out of his hands. Out of bounds over the end line to Wofford. Nice defense by Maurice Spencer to prevent Jay Bailey from finishing with the lay-in.
VMI definitely wants to force the up-tempo tonight, coming out, like you said, in the full-court pressure, and so far, Terriers have had trouble once they get the ball across half court.
Chadwick goes out front to Bensel to run the offense. VMI in a man-to-man. Left wing to Chadwick. He's guarded out there by Faulkner. He'll give it back up to Bensel. Right wing to Forbes. Forbes goes baseline to Bailey. He'll put up a 15-footer. It's short. Rebound tipped, and it comes away to VMI's Eric Mann. He'll give it in the forecourt now to Spencer. Spencer, right wing. Three-pointer put up and missed that time by Demery. Nice box out and rebound for Jay Bailey. Terriers down 2-0 with the ball. Bensel, high post to McCarthy Crenshaw. Three-pointer, good. McCarthy Crenshaw hit a three-pointer the other night against Charleston, and the center steps out and hits a tray here. Now at the other end, quick three-pointer put up and missed by Spencer. Chadwick with the rebound. Now the Terriers want to push it a little bit, leading 3-2. Out front, Bensel, left wing Bailey. Bailey watched out there by Mann. Will get it up top now to Bensel. Bensel backs away with a dribble between the legs, looking for somebody to get it to. High post Crenshaw. Right wing now Bailey. Runs right baseline around Demery, but his shot is blocked from behind by Spencer. And here comes Faulkner up the floor. He's going to put up an 18-footer off the dribble, and he drains it. Daryl Faulkner shooting 48% from the field this year. Gives VMI a 4-3 lead. We're 2 minutes into tonight's game. Forbes looking to break the full court press, drives into the forecourt, drives all the way, kicks it right wing Chadwick, three-pointer off, back iron, and the rebound comes off to VMI, taken down by D'Annunzio. Ahead now to Faulkner. Faulkner, top of the circle, comes away to Demery. On the right wing, it goes to Faulkner, three-pointer, no good. Weak side rebound, hustled after, out of bounds to VMI. Both Forbes and Mann were getting after the free ball. It's out of bounds to the Keydets. 17:40 to play first half. VMI leading 4-3.
They're definitely not shy about coming down and jacking up the ball. As soon as they get it across half court, they're looking to take the first open shot. So we just need to get back on our defensive end, find our man, and match up as quick as possible.
6'3" junior guard Brian Togg is checked in for VMI, along with Alex Harrington, a 6'7" freshman forward. So they go to the bench first. Faulkner will run the offense out front against Bensel as the Terriers play a man-to-man set. Faulkner goes on the left wing to Togg, low feed to Harrington, double teamed on the block to the cutter, open feed to Jason Bell, who cuts to the basket and scores off the glass. The man on the block drew the double team, an uncontested layup for Bell. Terriers in the other direction now. Chadwick, after the Terriers beat the press, puts up a three-pointer from the right corner and hits it. Wofford has tied it at 6. Seth Chadwick with a three-pointer as the Terriers easily beat the full court pressure. Togg will go up top to Faulkner to run the offense. Faulkner Angling left with his dribble to the wing against Bensel. Low post feed now to Harrington. Fouled as he turns and goes up for the shot. Or excuse me, that's Mike Spinelli who is fouled, and the Terrier call will go against Alfred Forbes, who is down there as part of the double team. First on Alfred, second on the team. VMI not hesitating in terms of substituting early. Of course, when you press 94 feet, you have to keep fresh legs in there.
That's true, and that's one of the things we're going to have to be aware of, too. We're short on numbers, and when this press, it's going to wear our guys down quicker, and then we have to get back so fast on defense to stop them, so we're going to have to play a lot of people tonight, too.
Mike Spinelli from Falls Church, Virginia, puts the Keydets ahead 7-6, hitting the first of 2 free throws, 68% on the season. Second shot, no good. It's short. Chadwick pulls the boards, and here come the Terriers trailing by a point. Jeff Bensel switches hands with the dribble, forecourt, three-point circle to Forbes, fakes it there, drives into the paint, misses his shot. Crenshaw's put back, no good, as he muscled it up. Now Crenshaw almost steals the ball away from Bell in the backcourt, but here come Bell and the Keydets. Bell along the left wing with his dribble. Terriers have gone to the matchup zone. Left wing feed Harrington, tries to drive around. Crenshaw stepped on the baseline out of bounds. Nice post-up defense by McCarthy.
Also a great job there getting back, keeping our body between the man and the basket and cutting him off on the baseline.
Terriers look to break the press. Bensel will streak up the floor, far side, now walk it into the forecourt. Nice ball handling skills by the sophomore. Left wing to Jay Bailey, out front Chadwick. He's going to let fly with another three, buries it. That's exactly what Seth Chadwick needs to happen. Terriers lead 9-7. Bell on the right wing for VMI, runs baseline into a double team, kicks it away to Spinelli, 18-footer no good. Chadwick with the rebound. Terriers running 3-on-1, kick away to Forbes, ball blocked out of bounds. Maurice Spencer getting back on defense, knocked the ball out of the hands of Alfred Forbes, who appeared to be on his way to an uncontested layup. Ball will go over to Wofford when we come back from the media timeout. 5 for 15 from the floor in his previous 2 games. He's already scored more points tonight than he's scored in his previous 2 contests. Terriers with a 9-7 lead following the media timeout. Wofford will inbound over the VMI end line. Forbes, Chadwick, left wing, three-pointer, good. 3 trades for Chadwick. Welcome back to the world, Seth, and the Terriers lead 12-7. Forecourt for VMI. Here's Faulkner working far side with his dribble, about 30 feet away against Bensel. Gilliard comes out to pick him up in a double team. Now he throws it away. Too tall for Eric Mann. Off his hands and over the baseline. Ball over to Wofford. Terrence Gilliard entering the lineup with that sore toe.
Terrence looks all right now, and I tell you another great thing is that just shows what we're capable to do against this team in our half-court defense. If we can stop their transition and get into our half-court trapping defenses, we should be successful.
Bensel breaks the timeline with a right-handed dribble. He's watched up the floor by Faulkner. Left wing feed goes to Forbes. Forbes looking around for a cutter, guarded by Mann. Low post now to Gilliard. Ball fake. He'll turn and hit. Terrence Gilliard hits his first shot of the night, a 6-footer from the left baseline. Terriers lead 14-7, 15-15 to play in the first half. Faulkner double teamed at the midcourt stripe, steps through but makes a poor pass, gets back his own pass, drives the lane, kicks low to Mann, spins, shot over Chadwick won't go, rebound loose, and Reggie DeGray tips it ahead to Chadwick. Forecourt to Forbes, runs right, baseline shot blocked off the backboard. No goaltending call against D'Annunzio. Now at the other end, a three-pointer put up and missed by Faulkner. Chadwick has the rebound taken out of his hands, but he's fouled by Eric Mann. So Seth Chadwick hacked out and fouled by Mann. That'll be the first on Mann, first on the team. Interestingly, Scott, we played over 5 minutes, and even with this hectic pace, that's only the first foul against VMI.
It is, and you know, they're a real disciplined, well-coached team, and they play hard all the time, but so far the Terriers have come out and been very impressive tonight.
Forbes easily breaks the press all by himself, kicks left baseline to Gilliard, short jumper won't go. Mann pulls the boards for VMI. Feed goes in the forecourt. Spencer wheels around Forbes, drives to the block, 8-footer off the dribble is good.
For VMI number 3,
Maurice Spencer with his first 2 points, and it's a 14-9 Terrier lead. Forbes again will break the press, however the ball stolen from behind by Faulkner and taken away by the Keydets. Spencer working at the top of the key with his dribble, goes on the right side now to Faulkner. Faulkner loses the dribble, falls to the floor, no traveling call, and will get a held ball over to Wofford. Terrier fans and Richard Johnson alike wanting to know how there was no traveling call against Gerald Faulkner after he slid on the floor after picking up the basketball.
Once you go on the floor to get the ball, you know, you're pretty much stuck right there. You can't get up and move around like he was doing, and I'm kind of surprised myself that there was no walking call.
A few moments ago, the Terrier crowd thought there should have been a goaltending call against VMI as a shot was pinned against the glass. 14-9, Wofford leading. 14-13 to play in the half. Reggie DeGray will break the timeline with a dribble into the forecourt. Scoots around man, drives all the way to the hole. Finger roll is good, and they also call an offensive foul on DeGray. They're going to count the bucket. So DeGray has his first 2 points, but then we get a foul call on Reggie for running over one of the key nets after laying the ball in. First on Reggie, third on the team. Wofford up 7. Into the forecourt for VMI. Here's Spencer, works to the left wing, gives it away to Bell. Bell circling up top with his dribble against Chadwick, gives it back to Spencer, who will call for a set play. Natter Miller now has entered the game for Wofford. Spencer to the left wing against Bensel. Pops it out high to Demery, and as Demery works the right side of the lane, we get a foul call against one of the Terriers.
Foul number 32 for
Natter Miller called for a hold, his first, team's fourth. 13:43 to play in the half. Terriers up 16-9.
Alex Harrington.
Alex Harrington back into the VMI lineup, the freshman averaging 2.5 points per game. D'Annunzio, a freshman himself at 6'9", will check out. Jay Bailey in. Seth Chadwick, who has 9 quick points, will get his first breather of the night for the Terriers. Ball to be inbounded by Demery. High lob comes at the top of the circle to man. He'll hand it off to Faulkner to run things against the man-to-man. Bensel out on defense. Now on the right wing, it's Harrington. Back up to Faulkner. Faulkner on the right wing to Demery. Miller out on Demery. Gets it up top to Faulkner. Faulkner tries to work right. Bensel with some good defense to cut him off. Faulkner now picks up his dribble, gives away to Demery. Demery at the top of the circle, left wing to Man. 10 on the shot clock. Man knifes to the paint. Now kicks it back outside to Faulkner. Loses his dribble in traffic. Miller with the steal. And here comes Jeff Bensel for the Terriers. Bensel behind the back with his dribble. Drives the paint. Running one-hander. Good. Wow. Jeff Bensel with a little flash down the lane. He has his first 2 points. Wofford up 18-9. Other end now. Bell runs to the basket. Fouled on his way to the hole by Natter Miller. The basket will not count, but that's 2 fouls on Natter, 5 on the team. Terriers really don't want to see Natter in foul trouble. He has been Wofford's most dependable scorer. In his last 7 games, he's averaging over 12 points a contest.
Especially with the up-tempo pace that the game's being played at tonight and our limitedness and the perimeter already. But I tell you what, VMI's been successful in forcing the tempo, but so far the Terriers have played really well in their transition game, taking good shots and pulling it out, being smart when they were forced to, and shooting the ball really well so far tonight.
Spencer back into the key net lineup. Demery will take a seat. 12:57 to play first half. Wofford up 9. Spencer, 3-point circle on the left side, goes up top to Faulkner. Faulkner looking to work off a pick, but Bensel hangs with him, moving to his left. On the right wing, here's Spencer. Spencer guarded by Bailey. Backdoor feed for Faulkner. Bobbles the ball, lays it up anyway and misses. Chadwick saves it over the end line after getting bumped. DeGray into the forecourt behind his back with the dribble. Down low to Bailey. He goes up for the shot and he's fouled. Richard Johnson seeing all sorts of contact in on the low post and no whistles being blown, and
Foul number 3.
he's not happy about it.
No, I tell you what, it's been a very inconsistently called game so far tonight, but one thing that's impressed me, like I mentioned earlier, is Wofford's playing really well in the transition game. We mentioned that, you know, that's not the kind of game we wanted to play against VMI, but so far we've been successful. One thing we got to watch is the stamina of the guys. You know, if they, you know, you get tired and you start not making the plays as sharp as you have been. So if we can do that, we'll be all right.
Jay Bailey, who was fouled by Maurice Spencer, misses the first free throw. He gets another. Jay hitting 61% from the line this year. Second shot is good. First point of the night for the senior, and it's a 10-point Terrier lead, 19-9. Faulkner along the right side, trying to slide past a pick. Goes on the right wing, Harrington. Low post feed Spinelli. He'll turn and get the nice roll off the back of the rim. He scores from 6 feet away. 3 points for Spinelli, and now the pressure creates a turnover. A poor pass stolen by Spencer. However, Chadwick from behind takes the ball out of Spencer's hand, knocks it out of bounds. VMI will get the ball trailing 19-11.
That's one of the things I was talking about when you're successful for a while. You kind of go through it lackadaisical, and then you make a bad play against the press, and it can really come back to hurt you.
Bell on the left wing goes up top to Faulkner. Terriers stay in the man-to-man. Spencer, left wing Bell, double teamed along the baseline. He'll get it back up top to Faulkner. Faulkner angling right with his dribble, right wing to Bell. Chadwick out on him. Out top, three-pointer put up by Spencer. Rims out. Terrence Gilliard boxes out nicely on Spinelli. Has the rebound. Gilliard giving up 5 inches, uses his body, and pulls the boards. Here's Bensel in the other direction. Shot high off the glass, won't go, but Bensel manages to draw the foul. Jeff Bensel playing a little bit aggressive tonight going to the basket.
Jeff played really well the other night. Of course, he fouled out early in the game, but as far as handling the College of Charleston pressure, did fine. I think we came out of that game with less turnovers than the Cougars did. One thing tonight that's been very good for us is forcing them to play their half-court offense. Our half-court defense has been really good. We're not giving them great looks, and then when they do get a shot, it's really not the shot they want, and they haven't hit them.
Foul call went against VMI's Maurice Spencer, his first and the team's third. Matt Matheny will replace him in the lineup now. A 6'4" sophomore as Bensel hits the first free throw. Jeff shooting 75% from the line this season. He was 4 for 4 the other night against Charleston. Now he's 2 for 2 tonight against VMI as he connects on the second. Wofford matching their best lead of the night. On top of VMI 21-11 with 11:45 to play in the first half. For VMI, Faulkner angles to the right wing with his dribble. He's guarded out there by Forbes. Terriers have played man-to-man exclusively thus far. Faulkner looking around for a cutter, goes on the left side to Brian Togg. Togg tries to work baseline around Bailey. Gilliard steals the ball. Forbes in the other direction, racing 3-on-4, kicks it right corner to Chadwick. Double team, gets it in on the block to Forbes. Ball taken away by Togg, but Chadwick steals his pass back. Terriers have it, leading by 10. Forbes out front, tries to work right around Togg, instead goes on the wing to Chadwick, corner to Crenshaw. Crenshaw watched out there by Spinelli to Bailey, three-point circle, high up on the left side to Chadwick, out front to Forbes. Alfred's going to put up a three, rattles, will not go. Rebound loose in the paint, comes away to VMI and Alex Harrington. Faulkner goes on the left wing to Togg. He'll put up a quick three. It's an air ball. Poor shot. No rotation. Chadwick with the weak side rebound, and the Terriers have it back with 10:36 to play in the first half. Alfred Forbes works to the left wing, picks up his dribble, goes high post to Gilliard, who has his back to the basket. He'll turn. 15-footer is off. Crenshaw has the rebound on the block. Backs in, and we get an offensive foul. McCarthy backing in on Mike Spinelli, looking to turn for the shot, is called for the offensive foul. That's 1 on McCarthy, 6 on the team. Very little contact, but I guess Mack was swinging his elbows a bit.
I think the past 2 times down on offense, the fatigue is shown in catching up with us on the up-tempo style. We come down, we didn't have any movement out of our offense, and we're forced to take a three from Alfred, not exactly the shot we want. And then right there, Terrence takes a quick shot, and then we get an offensive foul called.
21-11 your score. VMI trailing. They have the ball. Spinelli, high post on the left side, guarded by Crenshaw. Up top to Spencer. Spencer gets it away to Spinelli. 15-footer from the foul line. No good. Nice defense by Crenshaw, who had a hand in his face. Latron Jackson has the rebound for Wofford as the freshman has entered the game. Alfred Forbes against the man-to-man, out high. Gives it away to Crenshaw, left wing now to Jackson. Jackson kicks it up top. Chadwick, 22-footer, good for 3 more points. Chadwick has a dozen.
That's exactly what we need out of Seth. I'm sure he came in, like I said, and shot the ball all week, and it's paid off so far.
24-11, Terriers leading it. Now Spencer, double team, steps through, kicks it away. Left wing jumper put up and missed by Matheny. Rebound loose in the paint. Latron Jackson has it. On the run, 3-on-3 for the Terriers. Jackson pulls it out at the three-point circle. Left corner Chadwick, another three-pointer. This one no good. And the rebound comes away to Eric Mann for VMI. On the run, Spencer goes in the right corner to Matheny. Watched there by Chadwick. Now Mann has it on the block. He'll turn. Shot over. Gilliard won't go. Rebound Demery. Demery works it on Crenshaw. Muscles up the shot. He's fouled. 2 on Crenshaw, 7 on the team, and Richard Johnson all over one of the officials.
McCarthy had his hand straight up in the air there, and the guy initiated the contact, so I see exactly what he's arguing.
But often you don't get that call.
No.
A player can create a foul on the low block even if he has the ball in the defender's Standing there like a gargoyle. Just the way it is. Aaron Demery called for his first foul. Team's fourth. 9:02 to play in the half. Wofford leading 24-11. And the first shot for Demery, no good. A 59% shooter now. 2 for 3 from the line tonight. Reggie DeGray into the Wofford lineup. He has 2 points.
One thing to note, not only does Seth Chadwick already have 12 points tonight, but he's also got 7 rebounds in the first half to go along with that.
Wow. That matches his season high in the rebounding department. Second shot for Demery, a short rebound tip. Chadwick has his 8th as he hustles it down. Wofford with a 24-11 lead. We're under 9 minutes in the half. Chadwick now running the point as Bensel takes a rest, and Chadwick is hand-checked as he steps past Maurice Spencer. Spencer will be called for his second foul. That's the Keydets' 5th. Kind of funny, they're letting things go on the low post, but they're calling all the touch fouls out on the perimeter.
They are. The Terriers have got this back in their favor now as far as tempo goes. You know, we've forced them to play the half-court game. Past couple times down, they've missed 2 threes, had a turnover, and then the foul the last trip down. So playing in the half-court game has really been to our advantage so far.
Forbes checks out. It's Jackson, Gilliard, DeGray, Chadwick, and Bensel out on the floor for Wofford. Ball comes in the backcourt off the inbounds to Bensel. He'll work it into the forecourt, guarded out front by Faulkner. Right wing to Chadwick. Chadwick guarded tight by Bell. Up top to Jackson. Latron works with the right hand down the side of the lane. Shot blocked by Eric Mann. He ran into a redwood. And it comes off to VMI. Faulkner in the other direction, down 13 points. Bounce feed in on the block for Mann. He's fouled from behind by Terrence Gilliard, I believe. Or did they get Chadwick? No, it's Gilliard.
Number 33.
1 on Terrence, 8 on the team. So now with 8:29 to play in the half, VMI will get to shoot 1 and 1 as the Keydets are in the bonus. Eric Mann,
At the line,
who has yet to score tonight, will go to the line. He's shooting just 43% from the stripe this year. Out of Rock Hill, the freshman's first shot is good, so he will get the bonus. Terriers lead 24-12.
Be interesting to see if they come back with full court pressure. They came at the beginning of the game, weren't too successful with it, and they dropped off. And once again, they do come.
Following the made free throw, the Keydets press. Jackson will look to break, does into the forecourt at the far side. Tries to wheel around Demery with his dribble. He does. Now here's Chadwick, 3-point circle, ball fake, drives into the paint. Ball loose on the floor, out of bounds, last touch by Terrence Gilliard. Not a good pass by Chadwick into traffic. So VMI will get it back, trailing 24-13. Faulkner quickly into the forecourt. Lob underneath for Demery. Nice catch down low. He turns and scores. Not a great pass underneath, but Demery reached back behind his head, hauled it in with a leap, came down and then put it back. DeGray, left wing to Gilliard, return to DeGray, and there's the dunk. Reggie DeGray down the paint, and the Terriers lead 26-15. Give and go.
Great play, great play.
Faulkner goes on the left wing to Bell. Bell back up top to Faulkner. 7:44 to play first half. Wofford up 11. On the left wing, here's Mann. Works with the left hand, trying to knife around Gilliard. Puts up the shot off the drop step. Won't go. Rebound. Demery. He's fouled as he tries to put it back. Nice job by Demery at 6'3" to go in among the big guys. Pull down the rebound. And he will get to shoot a couple. Latron Jackson committing his first foul. That's the 9th on the team. How about that give and go down here at the other end?
I was just going to comment on that. I think that was a great play. Once again, the Terriers very smart in breaking the full court pressure. They get by it, and they got a 3-on-2. Reggie gets the guy to commit, which is exactly what you want. Passes. The guy has to go take him. Terrence gives it right back, and he's open for the jam.
Demery's first free throw, no good, so he has missed 3 straight shots now from the line. He's 2 for 5. 4 points for Aaron Demery, a freshman who has been pressed into full-time service with the suspension of starting small forward Brett Connolly. Second shot short. Bensel boxes out the shooter, and the fundamental pays off for Jeff as he has the rebound. Terriers with the ball, leading 26-15. Bensel up top to DeGray, left side to Bensel. Wants to work with the left hand around Faulkner. Instead goes with a skip pass. Right side Chadwick drives to the foul line, and he's fouled by Bell. First on Jason Bell, number 6 on the Keydets this half.
VMI Jason Bell, second personal.
And yes, we have immediate timeout. 7:18 to play first half.
Chadwick's been that person for us, like we've counted on him to be all year. And, he's already got 12 points, 8 rebounds in the first half. And then, just our dealing with their pressure and keeping the tempo in our favor has been key.
Terriers inbound the ball underneath the Keydet basket. It's deflected out of bounds by one of the VMI Keydets, so Wofford will maintain possession here at the near side. Wofford leading 26-15. Jay Bailey will take a 20-second timeout. He can't find anybody open to inbound the ball to. So Jay uses a 20.
Campbell just got done playing Duke the other night, so they'll be tough coming in here.
I think Duke got done with them.
Yeah.
VMI has gone to a zone set as Bensel goes on the left wing to Jay Bailey. Back up top, Bensel. He lets fly with a 3, buries it. Jeff Bensel now has 7 points. He's a 31% shooter from outside the arc. Wofford's lead their best of the night at 29-15. Spencer almost loses the dribble to Bensel, but Faulkner comes away with it. Left side to Demery. Demery wants to throw it in the paint. Nobody was there to catch the pass. A steal for Reggie DeGray. Bensel works into the forecourt, runs right side of the lane. Off-balance shot blocked out of bounds from behind by Faulkner, so the Terriers will get it back. Richard Johnson reminding Jeff Bensel to play a little more under control.
Yeah, I think he hit that 3 and got a little excited, took it in there to the land of the Giants, and they sent that one off the wall down at the other end.
Jay Bailey looking to inbound, pass deflected, comes away to VMI. A steal for Faulkner. He'll pull up off the dribble, misses a 17-footer. Rebound tipped up and missed by Harrington. Rebound tipped up and missed by Mann. And it finally comes away to Reggie DeGray for the Terriers. 3 cracks at it for VMI. They come away empty. Wofford with the ball, a 14-point lead. Bensel, high post to DeGray, left side to Bensel about 30 feet out, guarded there by Faulkner. Terriers kind of standing around this possession, looking a little tired perhaps. DeGray at the 3-point circle, drives into the paint, kicks it away to Bailey. Jay's going to put up a 3 at short. Chadwick has the offensive rebound. His putback won't go off the glass. Rebound loose out of bounds to VMI. 5:57 to play in the half. Terriers still lead 29-15. That was a lazy possession right there.
It was not very well executed, and then Reggie gets the offensive rebound. What does he do? He dribbles it off his foot. When you get that offensive rebound, let's go back up strong, as big as he is, and put the ball in the hole.
Yeah, when you weigh 220, 225, you best go back up. Faulkner angling to the left wing with his dribble for the Keydets. Bensel out on him, out of the man-to-man. Up top, Spencer. Ball fake at the 3-point circle. Looks to put up a 2 off the dribble. Fouled by Reggie DeGray. That'll be Reggie's second, team's 10th. So the Keydets are in the double bonus the rest of the way. No matter in this case, a 2-shot opportunity coming up for Maurice Spencer, who is shooting well from the line this year at 83%.
VMI has run a lot of ball screens, and what we try and do on our defense, if somebody's going to screen the ball, is double the ball and then rotate somebody up right there. Reggie DeGray just a little late rolling up, forced to commit the foul.
First shot by Spencer is good. Rashane DeLoach gets ready to check in for the Terriers. Freshman at 6'7". We'll see his first action. Spencer's second free throw, no good. Chadwick has the rebound as he cradles it. That's 10 rebounds for Seth Chadwick from his guard spot. Terriers up 29-16. Bensel goes high post now to DeGray. Terriers with a short lineup out there. DeGray bounce feed in low on the post to Gilliard. He'll turn, shot short as he put it up over B.J. Greenidge, who just entered the game. Then the rebound is deflected out of bounds by Jeff Bensel. So the Keydets have possession with 5:25 to play in the half. Wofford up 29-16. DeGray will take a seat. DeLoach into the lineup along with Chadwick, Bailey, Gilliard, and Bensel.
Last couple down on offense, we've really forced our shots. We're not moving on offense, and luckily for us, they're missing their free throws, or this could be a lot closer than 13 points.
Faulkner out front with his dribble for the Keydets as they run a set play, setting up a box. Goes up top to Togg. Togg runs right side of the lane. Off-balance shot as he leans into it. No good. DeLoach gets the rebound. Rashane is triple teamed. And what are they going to call? We get a whistle and a foul call against one of the Keydets. B.J. Greenidge, a 6'6" senior, called for his first foul. That's, I believe, the 7th. Oh, it's the 6th. Okay, I missed one. Rashane DeLoach taking that rebound away from 3 red jerseys. Jay Bailey will easily break the full court press as he races to the right wing with his dribble. Gives it away to Bensel out high. Terriers with a 13-point lead in the ball. Gilliard looking for a cutter as he holds out front. Bensel, right wing now to Bailey. Bailey holding, gives it away to Chadwick. Double teamed in on the low post. He'll get rid of the ball to Gilliard. Return, three-pointer for Chadwick, short this time, and the ball will go out of bounds to the Keydets. Chadwick ran a nice little give and go with Gilliard to get himself open off a pick, but he was simply short with the shot.
Seth might be a little tired. He's been playing a lot of minutes so far tonight, and that's, I think, another thing that's contributed to our lack of execution on offense.
Faulkner will walk it up the floor for the Keydets. Bensel will greet him just inside the midcourt circle. 4.5 minutes to play first half. Bensel hanging with Faulkner as he heads to the left wing with his dribble. Now Spencer's going to put up a three over Bailey, and he hits it. 6 points for Maurice Spencer. That's his first tray of the night, and the Terriers' lead is 10. Bensel double teamed to the backcourt, finds DeLoach at the midcourt stripe. No over and back violation. Bensel off the pass will put up a 15-footer and miss it, and the rebound comes off to Alex Harrington for VMI. Another sloppy possession by the Terriers as they tried to break the press and then hurried a shot in the forecourt. Under 4 minutes in the half. Faulkner along the left wing. Looks to penetrate. Instead goes up top to Togg. Runs down the lane. Shot won't go as he scoops it, but he is fouled. And that's a lucky thing for Brian Togg because he drove into no man's land. Chadwick bails him out with his second foul. Team already over 10 in the half. VMI has a chance for the first time in a while to cut the deficit to single digits as Brian Togg will try to get his first point of the night. He's shooting two, an 85% shooter from Indianapolis. First shot good. Togg averaging 6.5 points, 2.5 rebounds per game off the bench.
We've been stuck on 29 for a while now. You know, we come down, I think, the past 4 or 5 times and taking some quick shots, not getting good possessions out of our offense. We need to change that going with the last 3 minutes and 50 seconds in this half.
Second shot by Togg is good. Terriers' lead has been trimmed to 8 points. Starzy Walker, the freshman from College Park, Georgia, will give Chadwick a breather. Gilliard, following the made free throw, will inbound against the full-court press. Bailey, double-teamed in the backcourt, races all the way to the forecourt, races to the basket, hangs in the air, and scores off the dribble as he hits a 6-footer, putting in the shot over D'Annunzio. Jay Bailey showing great body control, and the Terriers are up 10. Faulkner up top. Harrington runs the lane, running one-hander, no good with the left hand. Rebound put back off the glass by D'Annunzio. Freshman has his first 2 points of the night, and the Terrier lead has been trimmed to 31-23. Now as Gilliard tries to inbound the ball against the press, Daryl Faulkner called off the ball for a foul. His second, the team's 7th. So with under 3.5 minutes to play in the first half, the Terriers are now in the bonus. And we'll get 1-1 coming up for Alfred Forbes, who is yet to score tonight.
You don't mind somebody going in there coast to coast like Jay Bailey did. If they're under control, pull up and take a nice open shot that you're capable of hitting. But, you know, the past couple times, just to contrast what happened there, we went down and we were forcing things and everything.
Forbes misses the front end of the 1-1, but the tipped rebound comes away to Starzy Walker. Wofford gets the ball back, leading by 8. Forbes left wing now to Gilliard, out front to Bailey, couldn't handle the pass, taken away by Spencer. Spencer runs 2-on-3, kicks it away to the trailer. Harrington's lay-in is good. First 2 points for Alex Harrington. Terrier lead is down to 6 points, 31-25. 3 minutes to play in the half. Bailey backcourt to Gilliard, trying to break the press. Bailey double team, lobs it to Gilliard. Terrence will break the timeline with a right-handed dribble, right corner to Walker. Walker to Bailey. He'll pull up for a 10-footer off the glass. Does not get the roll, but he did draw the foul. And Jay Bailey, who showed us some elevation on that shot, will get to shoot a couple. Alex Harrington called for his first foul. That's 8 on the team this half, and Jay will get to shoot 2. He has 3 points tonight.
Jay Bailey playing really well these last couple possessions. The turnover on the last was just a bad pass, not on his part. And then great move right there coming across the screen. And once again, under control, going to the basket and going up strong.
First shot on the way for the right-hander. Senior hits it, so Bailey now has 4 points. Jay had been struggling from the floor his last 3 games at 3 for 13. Second shot short. Rebound tipped by DeLoach, but it comes away to Spencer for the Keydets. Wofford's lead is 32-25. Spencer, right wing to Demery. Bounce feed in on the post to Harrington. Fouled from behind by Terrence Gilliard. That'll be 2 on Gilliard. And we'll get 2 shots coming up here for Alex Harrington, a 47% free throw shooter. You know, Terrence is winding down his senior campaign here at Wofford. If he plays in a postgraduate rec league or something like that, I think he'll put in a request that he doesn't have to guard anybody taller than him.
Yeah, he's definitely had to do that a lot these past couple of years, especially.
His whole college career, he's 6'4", he's had to guard guys 6'8". You match him up with somebody 6'3", he'll have a field day. First shot by Harrington clangs off the back iron. He'll get another. Harrington from Boca Raton, Florida. 6'7" freshman. This is a young Keydette team. Second shot short. Jay Bailey has the rebound. Terriers lead 32-25. Alfred Forbes will push it into the forecourt. Right wing to Starzy Walker. Bobbles the pass, but now gets it back. Walker looks to put up a shot off the dribble from the baseline. It misses, and the rebound comes away to Togg. On the run, 2-on-2. Togg will pull up, finds the man underneath. Shot missed by Demery. Rebound put back up and in by Harrington. 4 points now for Alex Harrington, and Wofford's lead is down to 5 points. Richard Johnson wants a 20-second timeout. Nobody saw him. Walker on the right wing with the ball for Wofford. 2 minutes to go in the half. Walker wheeling out front with his dribble. Bounce pass out high to Gilliard. Left wing Bailey. Bailey watched there by Demery. Jay with a 2-inch height advantage. Nowhere to go with the dribble. Gives it away to Walker. Walker up top. Gilliard right side to Forbes. He's going to pull up off the dribble. Hits an 18-footer. First 2 points for Alfred Forbes, who had a season-low 4 points the other night against Charleston. Terriers lead is 7. On the right wing, Togg feeds low post Harrington. Back to Togg. 3-pointer, ugly and short, very flat. Boy, he rushes himself, and the rebound pulled in by Rashane DeLoach.
That looked like a Mark Hauser shot if I've seen it.
Thank you very much. Alfred, boy, that is an insult to any basketball player. Alfred Forbes trying to slide left around Faulkner with his dribble is fouled with the body. That'll be Faulkner's third. 9 on the team, so the Terriers now have put VMI's starting point guard into foul trouble with his third. Alfred Forbes will get to shoot 1-1. I have some arc on my shot.
Oh, okay.
I do.
At the line for the Terriers, number 25.
My shot has a natural rainbow. Alfred Forbes shooting 1-1. Front end rattles, stances, and goes. So he'll get the bonus. 3 points now for Alfred. 8-point lead for the Terriers. I wonder how Alfred feels when the Terriers play a VMI or one of those military schools, having transferred from the Army.
Well, I'll tell you what's going to be really interesting is on February 8th when Army does come here.
Second shot is short. Rebound ripped down by Greenidge for VMI. 1:16 to play in the half. Wofford up 8. And Forbes has picked the pocket of Spencer. Races 2-on-2 with DeLoach. Now hits the trailer. Walker, finger roll, good off the glass. Starzy Walker fills the lane. Terriers have widened the lead to 10 points. For VMI, up top, here's Greenidge. He goes on the left wing. Spencer wide open. Misses a 3-pointer. However, nobody boxed out Greenidge. And he's got the putback off the glass. Wofford's lead is 37-29. Gilliard inbounds in the backcourt to Bailey. He'll work it up the far side against Spencer. Pulls up on the left wing with his dribble. Now looks to wheel to the baseline. Now he's double teamed. Ball knocked out of his hands. Loose on the floor. We've got a fumble, and it comes away to Togg for VMI. Ahead to Spencer. No look feed to Matheny. Fouled by Walker as he goes up for the layup. Shot did not go in with 31 seconds to go in the half. Matt Matheny will get to shoot a couple. Starzy Walker picking up his first foul.
VMI tonight's already shot 16 foul shots. Lucky for us, they've only made 8 of them, so they're only shooting 50%. And that 8 points right now is the difference in the ball game.
Right. Matt Matheny from Roanoke, Virginia, is a 73% free throw shooter. He will get 2. Terriers with some substitutions as the half winds down. Menzel, Crenshaw, Miller, and Shadwick back into the lineup, along with Gilliard. So Richard Johnson getting his 3-point shooters in the lineup, perhaps to hold for 1 shot. 2 shots coming up for Matheny, a 6'4" sophomore, averaging 4.5 points per game. First shot rattles, no good. He will get another. VMI cold from the line. Came into the game as a team shooting pretty well, 69% as a group from the stripe. Second shot will go down. And it's a 37-30 Wofford lead. VMI again pressing. Bensel wheeling past Matheny, breaks into the forecourt. Let's see if Richard Johnson has the Terriers hold for a shot. Crenshaw high post, gives away to Chadwick. Left side to Natter Miller. 18 seconds in the half. Skip pass, right corner to Chadwick with 14 to Bensel. Left wing to Miller now with 10 to Chadwick on the right side. Chadwick to Bensel. Three-pointer open, short. Rebound, tipped by Crenshaw. McCarthy has it with 4 seconds with 3. Miller from 35 feet puts up an air ball as the half comes to a close. We have played one half here at the Benjamin Johnson Arena as we begin the second half. VMI in red going left to right. Wofford in gold going right to left. Faulkner works to the left wing with his dribble. Terriers open the second half. In the matchup zone, Faulkner will settle up top. VMI has not seen the zone much tonight. They're trying to figure out what to do with it. Faulkner, right wing Spencer, bounce pass right corner to Mann. Mann looking to spin around Bailey with the right hand, goes up top. Bensel gets a piece of the pass, loose on the floor. Out of bounds, last touch by Chadwick, but the Keydets are down to 10 seconds on the shot clock.
And once again, we're forcing them to play the half-court game here in the second half. They didn't get a good offensive possession, and now they're forced to jack that three up.
Faulkner to Spencer, long three-pointer is short. Bensel clears, and here comes Wofford leading 37-30. Bailey drives the paint, hangs in the air. Shot won't go off the back iron. Rebound hauled in by D'Annunzio for the Keydets. Spencer up top, Faulkner, ball fake at the three-point circle, hits a man low with the pass. Demery goes up for the shot. He's fouled by Jay Bailey. That'll be first on Jay, first on the team. And I believe, yes, 2 shots coming up here for Aaron Demery, who was open on the back door.
And right there, they were able to get into their offense quick. 1-2 passes. They got the ball in the paint under the goal. We're not yet set defensively, and we're forced to commit a foul.
Demery was just 2 of 6 from the line in the first half. He has 4 points, and that first free throw is awful. Let's just say it was
another Mark Hauser.
Yeah, it was not good. Demery will get another. Trying to cut into a 37-30 Terrier lead. Freshman bends at the knees, up with the right hand. That's perfect. Wofford's lead is 6. Forbes in the backcourt breaks the timeline as he gets ahead of the press. Dribbling past Demery. Forbes on the point will set up the offense. Wofford running a set play. Crenshaw, right wing, goes right corner to Chadwick. Chadwick back up top to Bensel. Crenshaw on the high post. Watched out there by Eric Mann. Crenshaw puts it to the floor once with the left hand. Goes on the left wing to Bensel. Bensel hits Chadwick, open for a three-pointer. Buries it. 15 points now for Seth Chadwick. Terriers are up by a count of 40-39. Faulkner runs left side of the lane, bumps bodies. We'll get a foul call. I believe it's Bensel.
Break down, move your feet. Break down, move your feet.
Yep, that's his first. One on Jeff. And that'll be the second on the team this half. 40-31. What did I say?
39.
Okay, 40-31. Wofford leading by 9. Foul was called before the shot. Spencer trying to inbound over the end line.
Seth Chadwick coming across the top of the key for a wide open three.
Following their 20-second timeout, VMI will inbound under the Terrier basket. Demery looking to trigger it in with Chadwick in his face. Now he hits a cutter in the paint. Spencer bobbles the ball. Now turns off a tick. Shot off the top of the backboard. No good. And the rebound comes away to Bailey. Bensel pushes right wing to Chadwick. Chadwick gets it in on the low post to Bailey. Puts it up and scores off the glass as he got it under D'Annunzio. Nice move on the low post by Bailey, who now has 6 points. Terriers up 11. Feed goes inside, and the ball is laid in by Demery as he muscles the ball in over Bailey. Boy, those guys are battling down on the blocks. Wofford's lead is 42-33. 18:06 to play. Bensel into the forecourt. Pushed and a foul call against Daryl Faulkner. That's his 4th, and that's big. VMI's leading scorer, Daryl Faulkner, also their leading assist man, has picked up his 3rd foul. I said 4th. I was incorrect. That's the 3rd and the first on the team. Either way, Faulkner will take a seat. And Jason Bell, averaging 9 points a game, will come in. He's only scored 2 thus far. Wofford with the ball up 9. Bailey will start the offense out front. He's watched by Eric Mann. Bailey giving up 4 inches. Forbes goes right side to Crenshaw. Open at the three-point circle. Instead drives the lane. Interior feed to Bailey. Reverse layup won't go. Crenshaw looks for the putback, and he's fouled. Nice work on the low post by McCarthy Crenshaw, who will get to shoot a couple.
Good move by the big man. Gives a good ball fake at the top of the key. Gets around and didn't really have anything to do and hits Jay Bailey open and crashes the offensive boards.
Well, a moment ago, Daryl Faulkner picked up his 3rd foul for VMI. Now the other starting guard and their other leading scorer, Maurice Spencer, picks up his 3rd. Second on the team, and now Crenshaw, who has shot 54% from the line this year, will get to shoot 2. Faulkner with 3 fouls, ready to check in. Spencer with 3 fouls, remains in the game. First shot is good for Mac.
VMI number 4, Daryl Faulkner.
Well, Faulkner will replace Spencer. So Faulkner will play with 3 fouls, and Spencer will sit. Crenshaw putting the Terriers ahead by 10. The Jacksonville, Florida junior shooting another. Good form. He got it. Wofford leading 44-33. Faulkner will push into the forecourt. VMI wanting to get this thing up tempo. Faulkner will put up a 3-pointer. Good. Daryl Faulkner remains in the game with 3 fouls, and for the moment it pays dividends. He hits a tray. Wofford's lead is 44-36. Now Forbes runs right side of the lane, cut off by Mann, and throws it over the head of Jeff Bensel into the backcourt. He'll pick it up, and that is a backcourt violation committed by the Terriers. 17:25 to go.
Alfred got caught down there in the corner, nowhere really to go, and is forced to throw a bad pass all the way into the backcourt. Good hustle, though, by Jeff Bensel to go pick that ball up so VMI can't go get it and get in a wide open layup. Now they have to set up, and we can set up our defense.
VMI is going to run a high stack around the foul line. Bounce pass inside, uncontested layup for Jason Bell. Very nicely done. Looked like the old picket fence play, and VMI has cut the Terrier lead to 6. Terriers were up 7 at the break. Forbes breaks the press at the far side with a right-handed dribble as he works against Spencer. And McCarthy Crenshaw will now signal that the Terriers want a 20-second timeout. 17:07 to play. Terriers came in other areas of the game.
Right, once they got into the half court there, Charleston out in the passing lanes, and we were making lackadaisical passes that they could steal. Tonight it's a different story.
Jeff Bensel holding the ball out front for Wofford. Goes high post to McCarthy Crenshaw. Return to Bensel here at the near side. Bensel bounce feed in on the low post to Gilliard. Bumps bodies. Shot blocked by Eric Mann and taken off by Demery for the Keydets. Now Faulkner into the forecourt. Gets it to Demery at the three-point circle on the right wing. Return to Bell. Three-pointer put up and missed. Rebound comes down to Forbes, and he wants to push for Wofford. Running 3-on-2. Right wing Bensel. Three-pointer short. Rebound Forbes, and he puts it home. Alfred Forbes sneaks in, unboxed, and he scores. The Terriers are up 46-38. Faulkner works into the paint, runs into Bensel, loses the ball. Forbes ahead of the field. Here's the jam. Reverse dunk for Alfred Forbes, who now has 7 points. Wofford's lead is 10, 48-38. Now down the lane goes Bell. His scoop layup won't go, and the rebound is cradled by Forbes for the Terriers. Mark Belair is asking the official if Alfred carried the ball on his way down the floor for that dunk. It was close. Trying to set up the jam. McCarthy Crenshaw on the left corner. Guarded out there by Harrington. Tries to work around Harrington moving left, and Harrington is called for the foul. 2 on Alex Harrington, 3 on the Keydets this half. Natter Miller into the Terrier lineup, and we've got a media timeout. 15:51 to play in our ball, and we're taking advantage. That's why we took a 1-minute timeout right there.
Sponsored by First Federal of Spartanburg.
Terriers with the ball following the media timeout, leading the Keydets 48-38. Gilliard to Chadwick. Chadwick puts up a baseline jumper and scores.
Great out-of-bounds play right there. Just Seth stepping over the end line and Terrence going right back to him.
14 points now for Seth. Wofford back up to a 12-point lead. Faulkner picks up his dribble. Bounce pass out high to Bell. Return to Faulkner about 35 feet from the basket. Wofford playing a straight man-to-man. Faulkner bounce pass in the right corner to Spencer. Both are playing with 3 fouls. Faulkner thought about a 3, drives around Forbes, kicks it away, foul line to Harrington, gets past Miller with a ball fake, drives the lane, and he's fouled by Reggie DeGray. 3 on DeGray, 3rd on the team.
Terriers
Tough play right there. Good defensive series. Once again, our half-court defense tonight has been really good. Like I said earlier, we just got beat here in the second half on a few mismatches. But other than that, we're getting in the defense. We're matching up well, and we're keeping them from taking the wide-open jumpers.
Alex Harrington 0 for 2 from the line tonight. Will get a couple of free throws. He has 4 points this evening, a freshman at 6'7". Up with the left hand, no good. He'll get another. Wofford up 50-38. Terriers have pretty much led this thing throughout. Had a lead in the first half, as big as 14, led at the break by 7. Second shot on the way for Harrington. This one will dance off the backboard and the rim and then go in. In the backcourt for the Terriers, leading by 11. Here's Forbes again. The Terriers, no problem with the press as Forbes works into the forecourt, bumps with Faulkner, no call. Forbes to the left wing with his dribble, goes out front to Natter. Miller, left wing to Gilliard, hits Chadwick, cutting down the lane, missed it off the glass, and the rebound pulled in by Harrington for VMI. Play worked well. Chadwick just blew the layup, couldn't get it to go. May have been working with too much of a head of steam. Faulkner, three-point circle. Left wing now to Bell. Bell back up to Faulkner. Low feed to Harrington. Backs it on Gilliard. Hook shot won't go. Gets his own rebound and scores off the glass. Alex Harrington has 7 points now, and the Terrier lead has been cut to 9 points. Almost a steal off the press now for Teague, but it's out of bounds off his hands at the far side. So Wofford will hang on to the ball with 14:37 to play.
Once again, VMI in the press, and that's really the first time we've had a trouble getting the ball in bounds. But
Terriers easily break the press. However, Forbes looking to hit Miller with a running pass in the right corner, throws it beyond his reach and out of bounds. I think Natter was right on the baseline because he didn't move his feet to try and catch the ball. Probably would have stepped out of bounds had he done so. Terriers turn it over. VMI down 9. Here's Faulkner out front. Terriers go to the matchup. They double team him. Pass deflected, stolen away. Natter Miller comes away with it. Chadwick left wing, three-pointer, good. Chadwick has his 6th tray. He's one shy of the school record, and the Terriers lead 53-41. For VMI, Faulkner goes in the right corner now to Togg. He's double teamed. Foul line feed to Harrington, open for the jumper. He missed it. Gilliard boxes out on Harrington and has the rebound. Terriers up 12 with the ball. We're under 14 minutes. Forbes, left wing Chadwick in the corner to DeGray. Reggie for 3. That won't go, and we'll get a foul call on the rebound. Or no, it's out of bounds. Last touch by Natter Miller, who could have been called for a foul as he crashed the boards running into D'Annunzio. Could have been.
Should have been.
Terriers up 53-41.
Once again, though, we've just controlled the tempo throughout this second half for the first 6.5 minutes, and that's allowed us to widen this lead out to 12 points.
Maurice Spencer angling left with his dribble, runs into a double team at the baseline. Ball knocked out of his hands by Chadwick, but he recovers to Togg, who will hand back to Spencer. 20 on the shot clock for VMI. They are not used to working with the shot clock as a factor. Spencer on the left wing to Mann. Mann at 6'9", handling against Reggie DeGray. Back out front to Togg. 7 on the shot clock. Togg runs the lane following a crossover move. He's fouled out front by Alfred Forbes. Second on Forbes. Terriers 4th of the half. That'll be a possession foul for the Keydets. Wofford leading 53-41.
That foul might have been committed out of just being tired. Alfred forced to play the point guard so far here in the second half, and he's done really well against the press, but it's taken his toll.
Now Spencer looks to inbound the ball. We get a whistle off the basketball. Another Terrier foul. That will be Natter Miller called for his 3rd and the team's 5th. Well, VMI has struggled from the line, but you certainly don't want to put them in the bonus early in the second half with them trailing by 12 points. VMI will run a set play, a stack out at the foul line. Off the inbounds, it comes into Demery. He works into the paint. Off balance, one-hander, no good. Rebound, however, taken down. Shot missed by D'Annunzio. Gets his own rebound. Gives it away out front. Three-pointer put up by Spencer. It's off. And the rebound loose in the paint. Taken away by Faulkner for VMI. Under 13 minutes to go. VMI with another crack at it, trailing by a dozen. Faulkner left wing to Mann. He won't shoot from out there. Man circling right with his dribble, trying to work in on DeGray. Good defense by Reggie to bottle him up. Left wing now, here's Demery. Demery holding against Miller, hits Man cutting down the paint. Wraparound pass behind his back goes to D'Annunzio. He's fouled as he goes up for the shot. 2 shots coming up for Chris D'Annunzio. Reggie DeGray has just picked up his 4th foul, the team's 6th. 12:38 to go. The Terriers still have him in a half-court set.
We do, but, you know, we're making them still pass the ball around a lot, not giving them open shots, but then we're having little breakdowns on the backside right there where we have to come over and foul while he's going up for the dunk, and that's what happened. You know, they've been on this end of the court now, I think, for the last 3 possessions.
2 shots coming up here for Chris D'Annunzio, who has 2 points tonight. First trip to the line, he misses the front end. Freshman from Virginia Beach at 75% from the line this year will get another. McCarthy Crenshaw has checked in for Wofford. Reggie DeGray with 4 fouls will take a seat. Forbes, Miller, Crenshaw, Bailey, and Chadwick out on the floor for Wofford. Second free throw is good. And again, VMI will press. Wofford's lead is 53-42. Chadwick will break as he switches hands into the forecourt with a dribble drive. Now the senior will pull it back out. Double teamed at the midcourt stripe. He stepped on the midcourt line. That's an over and back violation. Terriers turn it over. Thought he might have got rid of the ball before he did so, but the official sees it otherwise.
Smart play for Seth to pull it back out. He just was looking to pass and not really aware of where he was on the floor, stepped over.
Faulkner will work out front against Bensel. Wofford playing the man-to-man. Faulkner angling to the left wing with his dribble. Now picks it up, gives it up top to Bell. Bell on the right wing to Demery. Demery watched by Miller as he holds. Demery once to the floor with the left hand. Now he's double-teamed as Crenshaw comes over to help out. Has to get it back outside to Bell. Bell switches over to the right hand with his dribble. Puts up a three-pointer. Misses Natter. Miller pulls for Wofford. Terriers have the ball, leading 53-42. That was a nice rebound for Natter. Terriers set up with 3 on the baseline. Miller pops open off a screen at the 3-point circle. Low post feed to Crenshaw. He's fouled as he backs in on D'Annunzio. That'll be Chris D'Annunzio's first and the team's 4th. 11:49 to play in the ball game. Stamina will be huge in the final 10 minutes of this game. Chadwick bounce feed to Bailey, double team. Now his pass is thrown away, taken away by D'Annunzio. Faulkner down the floor to Bell, shot good, and he's fouled. Bensel got back on defense, tried to take a charge, but instead Jeff is called for the block. The basket counts, and VMI will have a shot at a 3-point play here as Jason Bell, who has now scored 6 points, will go to the line. That's 2 on Bensel, 7 on the team. VMI in the bonus the rest of the way.
I think you said earlier shooting free throws 69% so far tonight. I believe they're 11 out of 22 from the line. And once again, that's the difference in points in this game. So if we send them to the line, that could work against us.
Bell's shot is good. Wofford's lead has been trimmed to 8. Crenshaw breaks the press with a 4-court feed, middle of the floor to Chadwick. Chadwick has a lane to the basket, now pulls it out to Bensel. Right corner, Natter Miller, 3-pointer rush too long. Crenshaw with the weak side rebound, and he's fouled by Demery. Aaron Demery commits his second. That's the team's 5th. That was a break for McCarthy, the way the ball came off the rim, because really Demery had the position.
Yeah, definitely. McCarthy was out of position except for a rebound, just like that one came off long and over their heads. So as he goes to reach it, Demery, who had the M5 position, comes over his back, and we get the ball on the baseline.
Terriers up 8 with the ball. Bailey double team, steps through with a right-handed dribble, gets it outside to Bensel. Bensel, as VMI has gone to a 2-3 zone, will go right wing to Natter Miller to Bensel. Bensel works off a pick from Crenshaw. 3-pointer put up short. Rebound McCarthy Crenshaw. He'll put up a 15-footer. Gets the roll down. It goes. And McCarthy now has 7 points. And Weave Harrington, who will come off the floor favoring his right ankle. But he does leave under his own power. Wofford's lead is 10. And here comes VMI into the forecourt. Faulkner along the right wing. Terriers have gone to the matchup zone. Faulkner double teamed, a man on the right side. Man guarded by Bailey, works in with the right hand. Gets it out high to D'Annunzio, now here's Spencer. Ball knocked out of his hands, loose on the floor. Off the scramble, Bell goes up with a wild shot, and he's fouled by Crenshaw. Wow. McCarthy, wrong place, wrong time. That's his third foul, team's eighth.
Definitely was. The cadet player was falling on his own, it looked like, and McCarthy having to fall into him a little bit.
At the line, number 12.
So Jason Bell will get to shoot a couple. He's 1 for 1 from the line tonight with 7 points from Dale City, Virginia. A sophomore reserve guard at 6'1", shot good. Terriers lead is 55-46. Bell's second free throw got them both. A 60% shooter. He's perfect from the line tonight at 3 for 3. Terriers up 8. Bensel double teamed in the backcourt. Ahead to Crenshaw. Right wing now to Natter. Miller. He's going to put up a 3. Got it! Natter's first 3 points of the night coming at opportune time. Wofford up 58-47.
Miller.
Faulkner goes on the left wing to Bell. Bell will work it back outside to Faulkner. Faulkner guarded out high by Bensel. Terriers back to the man-to-man as VMI runs a 1-4. Spencer out front against Jackson. Right wing Faulkner. 15 on the shot clock. Feed goes in low to Spinelli, and he's fouled as he goes to lay the ball up.
The Terriers, Jay Bailey, second personal team foul.
Jay Bailey commits his second foul, 9th on the team, so Spinelli will get to shoot 1-1. 10:20 to play, and VMI 1 Wofford foul away from being in the double bonus for the rest of our game.
At the line, number 42.
With a 9-point lead, we can't afford to send them to the line a lot like we did in the first half. With teams shooting their percentage like they are, it's unlikely they'll shoot them this bad in the second half as they did in the first.
Spinelli is 6'8" junior from Falls Church, Virginia, cans the first free throw, so he gets the bonus. Wofford's lead is an even 10 points. Demery checks in. Seth Chadwick ready to check in for Wofford. Second shot by Spinelli, also good, so he got them both. A 68% shooter. He now has 5 points. Seth Chadwick into the Wofford lineup. Natter Miller will take a seat. Terriers are up 9 points. Crenshaw delivers it in the backcourt to Jackson, who will look to break the press. Latrant up the floor, breaks the timeline with a right-handed dribble drive as he's guarded by Demery. Latrant, right wing now, high out to Chadwick. He'll go up top Crenshaw. Crenshaw watched out there by Spinelli. Pass deflected, stolen away by Faulkner. Faulkner works to the left wing with his dribble, now picks it up, goes baseline. Spinelli guarded by Crenshaw, hits a cutter in the lane. Bell's shot won't go. Spinelli has the rebound, his follow, his shot no good. Rebound tipped up and missed. Spinelli gets it back, his shot won't go. Rebound loose, and finally Latron Jackson has it for Wofford. Triple teamed in the backcourt, he steps through with a dribble, and he'll hit Bensel at the far side of the floor. Terriers will take a timeout, and so will we. 9:35 to play in the ball game. Wofford leading 58-40. And Latron Jackson will inbound at the far side in the forecourt. Gets it into Terrence Gilliard. Wofford going right to left here in the second half. Jackson, the freshman from Columbia, handling out front. Guarded out there by fellow freshman Aaron Demery. Works to the right baseline with his dribble. Has to pull it back out. 12 on the shot clock. Here's Crenshaw out high. Right wing to Chadwick. Thought about a 3, but Demery got in the way. 6 on the shot clock. Jackson runs left baseline. Bottled up. He's still going to put up a shot. It's an air ball. Rebound VMI and Demery. Other direction now. Three-pointer going to be put up by Faulkner. Too much. No good. Rebound, however, pulled in by Bell at the far side for the Keydets. Bell up top to Demery. Demery's pass inside. Deflected. Taken away by Alfred Forbes. Nice job by Gilliard to get a hand on the ball. Terriers steal it, leading 58-49. 8:44 to play in the ball game. Alfred Forbes working out front against the man-to-man. Sloughed off a bit by Bell. Forbes with about a 3-inch height advantage. Bounce feed in on the low post to Gilliard. Muffles it up and scores. 4 points for Gilliard, who shot it over a double team, and down it goes. Wofford up 60-49. Bell on the left wing works to the baseline. Interior feed goes to D'Annunzio to Spinelli. Now down the lane goes D'Annunzio, and we get a foul call, and I believe it's an offensive foul. There is. Chris D'Annunzio runs into Latron Jackson, who takes the charge. That's 2 on D'Annunzio, 6 on the team.
Great job by Red Jackson there to step up and get himself playing and take that charge.
Winter Johnson talked about the need for taking charges the other night after the College of Charleston game, and Jackson does it right there.
taking a charge is one of the best ways to stop penetration. They realize that people are going to step up. Guys won't come in there as much.
In the backcourt, Alfred Forbes guarded by Faulkner as the Terriers look to break. Now Forbes will come one-on-one across the timeline with a right-handed move. Alfred to the foul line will kick it away to Chadwick. Left wing Jackson gives it away to Gilliard. Bounce feed in low to Crenshaw. He'll turn. Hook shot good as he gets it to go over D'Annunzio. Season high 9 points for McCarthy Crenshaw. 7.5, and the Terriers are up 62-49. We get a whistle, and we've got a timeout taken by VMI. 7:53 to play in the ball game.
In the lineup for...
Well, did VMI call a timeout?
No, I don't think they did. I think the guy just pulled up injured.
Oh, okay. We got an injury.
Court. 35.
So Chris D'Annunzio, the 6'5 freshman, will take a seat. On the right wing, here's Matheny. Goes along the baseline now to Eric Mann, and as Mann tries to spin away with his dribble, McCarthy Crenshaw called for the blocking foul. And that hurts because that's 4 on Big Mac, who's had a great game. 10 on the team. VMI in the double bonus for the rest of the ball game. 62-49. Terriers leading it. Eric Mann, who is 2 points tonight, 2 for 2 from the line, misses the front end. He'll get another. And here comes big freshman Rashane DeLoach. He replaces Crenshaw. And Mack deserves the nice hand he gets as he comes off the floor.
Big key for the Terriers here. You know they're going to keep coming with the pressure, and if we just can keep playing with the same enthusiasm and spirit we've been playing with, not let our fatigue set in, we should be okay.
Mann's second free throw is good. Wofford leads 62-50. Forbes into the forecourt. Terriers again, no problem with the press. Forbes running the point out front, right wing to Jackson. Jackson looking for a cutter as he holds, gets it up top to Gilliard, or excuse me, Chadwick. He'll work to the foul line, jumper good. Seth Chadwick has 22 points as he floats in the air and hits a 15-footer. Wofford's lead is now 14. Low block feed to Greenwich. He'll turn. He's fouled as he goes up for the shot. Did not go, but B.J. Greenwich will get to shoot a couple. Foul call goes against Rashane DeLoach, his first. So Greenwich, a 6'6 senior from Greensboro, North Carolina, will shoot a couple. Unfamiliar place for Greenwich, as this is only his 5th trip to the foul line all season. He's 1 for 4. And he hits the first. By the way, McCarthy Crenshaw with his 9 points, not only a season high, but a career high for Mac. Also, he has a career high with 7 rebounds.
What we needed tonight with Art not here, somebody to step up inside, and McCarthy's definitely done that.
Greenwich hit them both. Second shot good. Wofford down to a 12-point lead with 7:15 to play. Forbes will walk it into the forecourt. Faulkner meets him, or excuse me, Spencer meets him at the midcourt circle. Forbes on the right wing to Jackson. Jackson out front. Chadwick open for a 3. Missed it this time. Rebound tipped loose in the paint. Gilliard has it. Falling down, ball out of his hands and taken away. Spencer on the run for VMI. Spencer works to the right baseline. Hook pass inside to Greenwich. Greenwich picks up the ball off the floor. Shot's good, and he's fouled. B.J. Greenwich with a chance at a 3-point play off the scramble.
Foul number 30 for the Terriers.
Rashane DeLoach quickly picks up his second foul, and Richard Johnson quickly signals for a timeout. 6:50 to play. Terriers hanging in there, leading by 10 points, 64-54. We're back with more basketball in 1 minute on AM 950 WF. Next Terrier broadcast comes your way. Saturday night, King College will come to town to take on the Terriers here at the Ben Johnson Arena. Catch all the action live and in person, a 7 o'clock tip-off. Or you can get as close to reality as you can come on the radio. 6:45 airtime. B.J. Greenwich, as we come back from the Terrier timeout, hits the free throw, completing the 3-point play. Wofford's lead is 9.
VMI drops out of the pressure. Now they're going to go to a half-court man-to-man set.
Alfred Forbes into the forecourt as he continues to run the point. The junior backing away with his dribble against Faulkner. Terriers trying to set a pick for Chadwick. Instead, the feed goes inside to Gilliard. Bobbles the pass, but Chadwick recovers for Wofford. Chadwick backing away with his dribble, guarded by Bell to Forbes at the three-point circle. Spinelli out on him. Gilliard along the right side. 8 on the shot clock. Natter, Miller, three-point circle, guarded tightly by Spencer. 4 on the shot clock. Miller leans into one, no good. Rebound saved over the end line, and a timeout is called by Greenwich.
Night for dinner, the Peddler's Steakhouse with happy hour nightly from 5 until 7 in the Town Square Mall across from Converse College.
The 22nd timeout. VMI with the ball on the left wing, trailing by 9. Faulkner to Bell. He'll put up a foul line jumper. Will not get the roll. And the rebound comes off to Gilliard. Terriers on the run. However, the forecourt pass by Forbes, stolen by Spencer. His forecourt pass is stolen by Forbes. That's a little ugly. Chadwick open for a three-pointer. Missed it. Front rim no good. Chadwick gets his own rebound. Falls to the floor. And a traveling call. Chadwick got bumped to the floor by one of the Keydets, and he gets called for the travel. Richard Johnson a little exasperated with the officiating right about now. Wofford's lead 64 to 55 over the Keydets. Not only is Richard exasperated, but his compadres here at the arena feeling the same. Ugh. Bell out on the right wing, guarded by Natter, Miller. Bell works to the top of the circle with his dribble, goes on the right side to Faulkner. Forbes out on him, out of the man-to-man. Bounce feed goes in low to Greenwich. Backs in on Crenshaw. Shot won't go. Rebound tip. Miller loses it, but it comes away to Crenshaw for the Terriers. Wofford leading 64 to 55 with ball in hand. Chadwick goes on the right wing to Alfred Forbes. Man-to-man set for VMI. Here's Crenshaw out front. Crenshaw gives away to Miller. Three-point circle. Let's fly. Got it. Natter, Miller is 6 points. Terriers lead by a dozen. Under 5 minutes to play. Faulkner quickly into the forecourt for the Keydets. Drives left. He'll put up a running jumper. Good from 15 feet away. We get a whistle off the ball. The basket will count. And then we get a VMI foul committed by Mike Spinelli, his first team 7th. So now we'll walk to the other end, and the Terriers will get to shoot 1 and 1. Meanwhile, the Terriers just hit for 2 more points. Natter, no, who got that shot? I haven't written it in my book, and now I can't remember as we had a foul call.
Natter hit the 3.
Okay, who hit the 2? Was it Alfred?
No, VMI just scored.
VMI just scored.
Number 34.
Who scored for them?
He had on a red shirt.
Thank you very much. 2 points for mystery guy. I said it, now I can't remember who did it. Was it Bell? What do we have?
Switching foul shooters.
Okay.
Wrong guy up at the line.
Chadwick was about to shoot the free throws, but now Natter, Miller will shoot. Well, Natter is hitting 94% on the season. Front end is good. 7 points now for Natter. He'll get another. Second shot rims out. Natter missed 1 out of 2, made 1 out of 2. Wofford up 11. VMI with the rebound. Spencer out front, tries to work off a pick, and will get a foul call against one of the Keydets. And it goes against B.J. Greenwich for setting an illegal screen, his second team's 8th. And Seth Chadwick will get to shoot 1 and 1. Give you an idea what kind of a competitor Seth is. He pulled on his uniform jersey to show the official, hey, I'm the guy that's supposed to shoot.
20 for the Terriers.
Seth knows he has a big night going, 22 points. He will get 1 and 1, a 72% free throw shooter. Chadwick with a season high 22 points. Front end good. He'll get the bonus. Wofford leading by a dozen, 69 to 57, 4:47 to play.
Referee talking to McCarthy, Crenshaw, and Spinelli there, a little physical down on the block.
Second shot for the redhead, good. Wofford up 13. Faulkner will hustle it up the far side for the Keydets. Forbes will give him some room as the Terriers continue to play man-to-man defense. Faulkner gets a man off balance, leans into a shot, misses high off the glass from 12 feet. Crenshaw has the boards. Chadwick will push for Wofford the other direction. Between his legs with the dribble, up top now to Crenshaw. Crenshaw holding. Terrier coaching staff calling for the motion offense. Kind of stagnant right here. Crenshaw, left side Miller, works into the paint, tries an interior pass, and he's fouled. Natter will get to shoot 1-1. That's the 9th Keydette foul of the half.
Foul number 51 for VMI.
And B.J. Greenwich has just picked up his third personal. Spinelli and Demery will come out of the VMI lineup. Bell and Mann back in. Natter Miller with a chance to
32, Natter Miller.
add to his total of 7 points on the night from Fredericksburg, Virginia. First free throw is good. 8 points for Miller. He'll get another. Did not score in the first half, but boy, is he heated up here in the second half, burying a couple of big three-pointers. Second shot also good. Terriers lead now their best of the night at 15 points, 72-57. Faulkner angles to the right wing with his dribble, gives it away in the corner to Bell. Bell returned to Faulkner on the right side. Foul call, and did they get McCarthy Crenshaw? They did. Mack is fouled out with 4:06 to play.
Foul number 54.
That's going to force probably freshman Rashane Deloche to finish this game out.
5 personals.
McCarthy fouls out with a career-high 9 points, and he will get a nice hand. And now the Terriers will either bring in DeGray or Deloche. It'll be Reggie DeGray. Now, he already has committed 4 fouls, so be interesting to see what happens if Pete slips up.
In the lineup for the Terriers, number 34.
Freshman Reggie DeGray from Leesville, Louisiana, checks in. Reggie has 4 points tonight, all in the first half. He's out there along with Forbes, Miller, Chadwick, and Gilliard. 4:06 to play in the ball game, 72-57. Wofford leading. B.J. Greenwich will get to shoot a couple. Shot on the way, good. Greenwich perfect from the line tonight. He's 4 for 4. And he has scored 6 of his 8 points here in the second half.
VMI not going to change their philosophy one bit. Going to try and force the tempo now more than ever. With only 4 minutes left, they got to get some buckets and get them quick.
Second shot around and out. Gilliard pulls for the Terriers, who have a 14-point lead in the ball. Chadwick switching hands with the dribble, breaks forecourt. Right wing up high to Miller, now gives away to DeGray. DeGray up top to Forbes. Alfred gives it away to Chadwick. Left wing now Natter Miller. Miller out high to DeGray as the Terriers run a weave. Now it's going to be Forbes knifing to the basket. Shot off the glass won't go, and Bell has the rebound for the Keydets. 3:40 to play. Bell bobbles the ball at the midcourt stripe, but gets it away left wing to Faulkner. Guarded there by Forbes. Faulkner to the foul line. Pulls up off the dribble. Shot. Gets the nice roll. And down it goes. Terriers lead is 72-60 over VMI. 3:23 to play. Wofford easily breaks the press. Forbes ahead to Chadwick. Chadwick down the lane. Bounce feed inside for Gilliard. Reverse layup. Good. And he's fouled. Oh, boy.
Tell you what, VMI is the one that looked like the tired team there. They had 2 guys back and the other 3 weren't hustling. Terrence Gill with a nice move can go up and under the goal, come up on the other side, get the basket and the foul.
4th foul on B.J. Greenwich. That's 10 on the Keydets, so both teams are now in the double bonus the rest of the way. And Terrence Gilliard, who has scored 6 points, will get to try and complete the 3-point play as he goes to the line. Jay Bailey returns to the Wofford lineup. Natter Miller will take a seat. Wofford looking to match their best lead of the night. If this free throw is good, it rattles out. 14-point Wofford lead. Here comes VMI. Faulkner goes on the left wing to Spencer. Long three-pointer short. Rebound, Chadwick. Chadwick will hustle it up the floor on the left wing in the paint with his feed to Gilliard. In and out of his hands, ball loose on the floor. Picked up by Faulkner for the Keydets. Faulkner on the left wing to Bell. He's going to put up a quick 3. No good. Nice box out by Chadwick to get the rebound. He's tripped on his way up the floor and fouled by Aaron Demery. 3 on Demery, and Seth Chadwick will get to shoot 2.
Coach is not at all happy with the last couple of series because, you know, we got a 14-point lead, only 3 minutes left in the game. We don't need to to be running Indy 500 pace out there. We just need to get the ball down on our side of the court, run our half-court offense like we've done all night once we've gotten through the press. But the guys getting a little ahead of themselves and therefore, not playing as smart as they could.
Seth Chadwick has 24 points tonight. And he is a perfect 2 for 2 from the line. Front end good. Seth will get another. Terriers matching their best lead of the night, 75-60. Wofford trying to break a 6-game losing skid. Second shot also good. 76-60, Wofford up. Along the right side for VMI, it's Faulkner, guarded by Forbes. Wofford's gone back to the matchup. Faulkner loses the dribble off his foot, out of bounds to the Terriers. Faulkner claiming the ball hit Reggie DeGray on its way over the baseline, but apparently not.
In the lineup for the Terriers, number 32.
Natter Miller will check in. Jay Bailey out. Miller, Gilliard, Forbes, Chadwick, and DeGray in the lineup. In the backcourt, Chadwick almost loses his dribble to Faulkner, but he gets it back. Now double team. Hits DeGray at the far side. Reggie looks to break the timeline. Gets to Chadwick. He's across the foul line and fouled immediately. Jason Bell commits his second. Chadwick will go right back to the foul line with 2:32 to play. Jay Bailey back in, Natter Miller back out.
Making some offense-defense substitutions. Of course, you want your best free throw shooter, Natter Miller, on the floor in a situation like this where you know you're going to foul. And then you go back to Jay Bailey a little better on the defensive end.
Chadwick bends at the knees, front end good. He's got the stroke back, Scott.
He sure does, and that's been a huge key for our success tonight. Him coming out hitting the threes early has really helped us out.
Second shot good. 28 points for Seth Chadwick. That's the most of any Terrier in a game this season. Wofford's lead is their best of the night. Alfred Forbes has scored 7. VMI up the floor with 2 minutes and 30 seconds to go. Spencer against the matchup zone, guarded by Forbes. High out on the right side. Switches over to a left-handed dribble. Now Gilliard will help on a double team. Here's Togg. He'll run the lane. Wild shot, no good off the back iron. Ball loose along the end line over to VMI.
Just got to stay tight on defense here, not let them get anything easy. Block out, make sure they don't get any second shots.
Spencer will look to inbound. Finds Matheny. He'll make a knifing move to the basket. No good from in close. Rebound scored off the glass by Demery. Terrier lead is 16 points with 2:06 to play. Forbes in the backcourt, fouled immediately by Demery, who commits his fourth. And now Alfred Forbes, who has had his problems at the line this year, will shoot 2. Alfred at 50% from the stripe on the season. He is just 1 out of 3 so far tonight.
If we can make our free throws down the stretch, I think we can chalk this one up in the win column. But these free throws are going to be really key.
Alfred goes from a mending position. Got lost in the netherworld of grammar right there. Shot no good. I was in the hinterlands with that one. Second shot for the right-hander. That's what I really wanted to say. It's good. It's like when your computer just does stuff you don't understand. Terriers lead by 17. Three-pointer missed by Spencer as he hurries things up for VMI. Ball out of bounds, tipped by a Terrier. And the Keydets will get it back. Spencer to inbound. Goes out front. Long three-pointer put up and missed by Togg. Rebound Matheny. He turns and misses off the glass. Ball comes away to Matheny as he gets his own shot back for VMI. Left corner Matheny. Bounce feed in the paint to Mann. Tries to wheel in on DeGray. Lost the ball out of his hands. Terrence Gilliard has it for Wofford. Triple teamed in the backcourt and fouled. Will come to the other end, and Terrence will get to shoot a couple with 1:36 to play. Bensel and Miller come on in for Wofford. Togg has a funky-looking three-point shot.
He does. Tell you what, I don't know exactly how many threes they've taken tonight, but they have not shot well at all from out there. 2 of 20 from outside the arc tonight. And Coach Johnson mentioned in the pregame that they were a pretty good shooting perimeter team.
And they came in at 36.
Which is not bad from outside the arc. And then 2 of 20. 10%.
Terrence Gilliard hits the first, so Terrence now has 7 points. He's 1 for 2 from the line. T's second shot short. Rebound Matheny. Here comes VMI. Wofford up 80-62. A minute 30 to play. Three-pointer by Togg is way off. Ugh. Golly. And on the rebound, Natter Miller has it for Wofford, and I believe he's been fouled by Eric Mann. Yes, he has. Crowd with the somewhat sarcastic reaction to that foul call. Oh, that's Demery, not Mann. Excuse me. Rocky Huey into the lineup for Wofford, the freshman walk-on.
Seth Chadwick goes out, and it's great to see Seth have a game like he had tonight. I know that makes him feel really good, and it has to make the coaching staff feel a lot better now.
Natter Miller with a chance to get into double figures, misses the first free throw. He will get another. Natter has 9 points. Came into the game 94% from the line, 16 for 17 on the season. Second shot is good. 10 points for Natter. Wofford leading VMI by 19 points, a minute 20 to play. Spencer gives it away to Matheny. Double team, return to Spencer. Three-pointer short. Loose in the paint, comes away to VMI. Togg with another three. No good. Rebound Gilliard. He's double teamed in the backcourt and fouled with a minute 6 to go. They get Matheny for his first.
Foul number 22 for VMI.
The miracle is Togg is actually shooting 26% from outside the arc this year.
Until tonight.
Second person for Matheny at the line, number 33, Terrence Gilliard for the Terriers.
You like that, don't you?
It's Gilliard's shot is good. Well, remember the other night for Charleston, Cedric Weber had that knuckleball free throw? This guy's trying to do that from 22 feet away. Second shot. Got him. Nope. Rimmed out. Spoke too soon. VMI with the rebound. Spencer lane to the basket around Huey. Lays it in. We're down to 1 minute with Wofford leading by 20. Now Natter Miller gets the long outlet, scores, and he's fouled on the transition bucket. Togg called for the foul. Natter will have a chance at a three-point play. 57 seconds left. Wofford's going to win this thing in going away fashion, leading 84-64.
I think Coach is wanting to put all the freshmen in now. Except Natter Miller will have to stay in to shoot this foul shot and then be replaced by Starzy Walker.
I don't see Starzy. Yeah, there's Starzy. I see the top of his head sitting in front of the scorer's table. Gilliard remains in the game. Shot no good. Spencer in the other direction for VMI. He'll launch a three. No good. Rebound loose. Miller has it, but he bounced the ball on the baseline, so VMI gets it back. 49 seconds to go. Now here's Starzy Walker into the lineup. Natter Miller will take a seat.
Natter played a real nice game tonight as well, especially in the second half.
VMI with the ball as we're down to 45 seconds. Three-pointer for Togg. Too much. No good. Rebound hauled in by Spencer. Interior pass to Mann. He's fouled as he goes up for the shot. So Eric Mann will get to shoot a couple.
On number 30 for the Terriers.
Well, just an overall good team effort tonight from the Terriers, especially, in the way that they handled the pressure. That's what impressed me the most, was that we got the ball into the front court, and then we didn't, try and force things too much. We did when we got tired a little bit at the end of the first half, but it didn't hurt us too bad. And here again in the second half, we've gotten through the pressure, gotten in our offense, and got the guys open shots.
Mann misses the front end. He will get another. Second shot on the way, good. 4 points for Eric Mann out of Rock Hill High School. 19-point lead for Wofford, 84-65. Into the forecourt for the Terriers. Here's Latron Jackson along the left wing. Latron picks up his dribble out top to Rocky Huey. Huey, left wing Jackson. Jackson to the floor with the right hand, backing away against Togg. Now on the left wing, here's Deloach. Wants to work baseline around Mann as he tries to go left, and Mann called for the block. Second foul on Eric Mann. That means Rashane Deloach, who has yet to score tonight, will get to shoot two. Rashane hitting at 62% from the line this season.
Wofford shooting 65% from the foul line tonight. More impressive, though, shooting 44% from the field. That's the first time in, I think, 6 or 7 games we've even come close to shooting over 40%.
First shot, no good. Rashane will get another. And no no good. Rebound tipped several times in the paint, still up for grabs. Finally comes down to Tog for VMI. 18 seconds to play. Spencer will drive all the way to the hole. Wild shot, no good, but out of bounds. Last touch by a Terrier somehow. 14 seconds to go. Three-pointer missed by Tog off the backboard. Rebound, Jackson drives all the way and misses. Rebound laid up and in by Starzy Walker. We have 2 seconds to play. Buzzer goes, and the Wofford Terriers have beaten VMI by 20.